Hey guys, Barney here back for another video, and today I have the full review for you guys on the Onyx wireless controller by Hori. This is a third-party controller, but it does have official licensing from Sony. They also do other accessories for the Xbox, so if you're an Xbox user, just check them out. Type in Hori on Amazon and it should give you all different kinds of gaming stuff, I believe even from PC stuff, so just check that out. This is a review today, but if you missed the unboxing for any reason, I will just quickly show you what you get. So you get this very nice packaging, just down the bottom just there, like I said, it does say official licensed product for PS4, and in the box you get some instructions. This is just your how to connect one and how to use. It's probably good to check this out. I did say in the unboxing that I wouldn't need to, but then when trying to connect the controller it was a little bit more complicated than of course your standard DualShock 4, but I'll get into that later. So taking a quick look around the controller, as you can see it is the Xbox style, so if you are not a fan of this, it probably takes some time getting used to, but you do have all your standard stuff. You've got your X, square, triangle and circle, your share options, your home power button just there, the analogs, the D-pad, your shoulder buttons and your charge port, which is a micro USB, and your, of course, the touchpad. Now this retails for $44.99, that's its retail price. However, if you do, of course, like I say in every video, shop at Amazon, it is currently going for $39.99 over on Amazon, so you're saving yourself around £5 there. The battery life is something I want to talk about. So the battery life, Hori are saying, or what it says on the box anyway, it's saying that it has up to 6 hours battery life, but when using this I felt as though I was only getting about 4 hours max. I'm not too sure if it's a fault with the controller or maybe Hori have got their calculations incorrect on that, but I was getting max around 4 hours battery life, so not the 6 hours. The battery life, I have to admit that it felt a lot worse than the DualShock 4, and if you of course use a DualShock 4 you know that the battery life on that is very bad, but this felt a lot worse, and I actually like going back to the DualShock 4 because it seems to last forever, compared to this anyway. The design, it's pretty cheap, really is cheap feeling. Spongy buttons, as you can see. I'm not a fan of these R2 and L2 on the back. They don't feel as though they've got a lot of travel in them. I don't like the fact it's got this step here, so I didn't like that. Really uncomfortable texture on the back. It's got some texture in, as you can see. I don't know if you can see from the camera, but it's got this texture in, but it really doesn't help. I did find it very uncomfortable after about an hour and a half of gameplay. Like I said, it's cheap feeling, and it's also missing, I don't know if you can see, it's missing some features that you actually get on the DualShock 4, and of course the DualShock 4 you can get for around the same price as this. If you go for the standard DualShock 4, the black one, I say the standard, you could get that for around $44.99 or probably even £40, and of course to get the features that it comes with you're probably better off getting that. So like I said, spongy buttons, uncomfortable. I constantly, when playing, had to adjust my thumbs on the analogs. This is probably, like I said, because of the Xbox style. I'm of course a lot more used to the DualShock 4, or just Sony's DualShock controller. I've been using it since of course the PS1 days, so I'm a lot used to having my thumbs down here. I'm not really used to this kind of layout, but I thought I'd give it a go. Of course I didn't get used to it. Also, just a little side note, if you are a fan of Control Freaks, which I am, you will not have luck with this. I don't know if I can show you, but if you can just see just there, maybe you'd see the crease on the top there, they're like little teeth marks. That's because the clip on the Control Freak, it wouldn't sit over the analog flush enough. Now maybe again it's because it's an Xbox style and I was using the PS4 Control Freaks. If you were to, I don't know, go and buy some Xbox Control Freaks, it might work, but of course Control Freaks can be a little bit pricey, so if you were to go out and buy a pair and they still don't work, it's a bit of a waste of money. So if you're someone who has both a PlayStation and Xbox and you've got Control Freaks for each of those controllers, just probably try it out, it'll probably be good. But that's just a little side note there, because I do of course like Control Freaks. I find it improves your game a lot, and yeah, they're just not compatible with this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much more to talk about. This circle, as you can see, is slightly falling off the controller. I don't know what they were thinking when they made it there, but it doesn't really affect your gameplay. So my biggest complaint really is the spongy, cheap feel, the lack of battery. Like I said, 6 hours battery life, but you're not really getting that. Uncomfortable. I can't get used to the style, but that's just me. I'm become too familiar with the DualShock gamepad line. So yeah, overall, I wouldn't be able to recommend this to anyone to buy. I like the fact it's a third-party controller, don't get me wrong, yeah, it is good, but third party, you're normally paying a little bit less than the actual first party product, which in this case the DualShock 4, but that is retailing, like I said, at the same price as this. If you go for the standard black DualShock 4, you're paying the same, you get more features, because this is missing, one of the notable features it's missing is the headset jack. So if you do have a wired headset, you're out of luck if you're using this gamepad, because you don't have that there. And I think it's missing a few other features. Of course the light bar, it does say on the box what it's missing. The light bar, built-in speaker, the headset jack, motion sensor, not in there. Of course they don't include a USB cable, but that's not anything you need because you've probably got loads. But yeah, just those few things what are missing for $44.99. it's, I just couldn't recommend this controller. Like I said, third party it's good, yes. I like the fact it's truly wireless and you don't have to connect any dongle. That's what I wanted to mention. Connecting this can be a little bit iffy. So to connect this controller, you have to have your DualShock 4 connected. You have to go into your settings, you go to your devices, you go to controllers, you then press the power button on this. I think you press and hold it for a few seconds and it goes into like the Bluetooth pairing mode. It will then appear in your devices, in your control devices, as Onyx wireless or Hori wireless, one of those. You know what it is because it'd be completely different to the DualShock naming on your devices. And you then get your DualShock 4, you click to assign this controller to the console, and away you go. But then when you use this controller to turn the PS4 on, when you press the power button, the light will light up, the indicator light on the controller, but then the controller will go dead and you'll have to re-press the button for it to wake up again. So of course I'm not really a fan of that. Yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend this. It's missing some basic features, and you can get it, the DualShock 4, for around the same price. That's pretty much all I can say. If the price was cheaper, maybe I would recommend this a little bit better, but for $44.99, or like I said, Amazon is $39.99, you could still get a DualShock 4. So if you are needing a new controller, I would recommend just going with a standard black DualShock 4. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any other suggestions on other third-party controllers that you feel I need to check out, go ahead and let me know down in the comments and I shall do that. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave that thumbs up and subscribe if you are new, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Or you can head over to the video description and check out my social media like Twitter or Facebook page, because I always share when I've uploaded a video there. So yeah, that's just a review there for the Onyx wireless controller for the PS4. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Barney here for Barney's Tech World. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.